You've heard the words gerrymandering and redistricting in the news, but what do they mean? When you vote on Election Day, you vote in a district. Your district is a geographic area that determines which public officials you vote for and can elect. Every 10 years after the census, a process known as redistricting happens where every state must redraw its state legislative and U.S. congressional districts to account for shifts in population. These adjustments are needed so that districts have equal population and every person's vote counts the same. Sounds simple, right? Except that, in Michigan, our politicians used to meet with special interest groups and lobbyists behind closed doors to draw election district maps. No public input, no transparency, and no compromise. Politicians abused their power over redistricting to draw unfair lines and give themselves safe districts. They split up our communities so they could rig the next decade of elections in their favor. This is called gerrymandering, and it allows politicians to choose their voters and keep themselves in power. Democracy only works when voters choose their politicians, not the other way around. So citizens came together from across Michigan to pass Proposal 2 in 2018, a constitutional amendment that creates a fair, impartial, and transparent redistricting process. 2.5 million voters from across the state approved the amendment to create an independent Citizens Redistricting Commission. Now Michigan's election district maps will be drawn by voters, not politicians, and drawn in the open with public input, transparency, and compromise across the political spectrum. The commission will be made up of 13 Michigan voters, 4 Republicans, 4 Democrats, and 5 independent or third-party voters, and you could be one of them. Commissioner responsibilities include holding public hearings, collecting public input and feedback, and working together across party lines to draw fair maps. You don't need special experience to be a commissioner. The commission has the power and budget to hire experts and get the training and tools it needs to draw the lines. Serving on the commission is a full-time paid position. If you're employed now, your employer is required to hold your job for you while you serve. The commission will set its own workplace policies like travel reimbursements, healthcare benefits, vacation and holiday policies, and more. Only 13 voters will be randomly selected to serve on the commission. Apply now so you have the opportunity to make history and shape Michigan's future. The application process is open now through June 1st, 2020, and applying is easy. First, fill out an application online, print out your completed application, and sign it in front of a notary. Mail in your notarized application or submit it in person at a Secretary of State branch office. The application period ends June 1st, 2020. The final 13 commissioners will be randomly selected by September 1st, 2020. The commission will start its work in the fall of 2020. Want to know more? We're here to help. Go to vnp.vote/draw the line to sign up for our Shape Michigan's Future newsletter to receive important alerts, helpful information, and invitations to in-person application workshops where you can ask questions and get your application notarized for free. Your voice is needed to help shape Michigan's future.